Good morning.
Morning.
We are on our way over to the buses to head over to EPCOT and enjoy our extra magic hours. So, how are you feeling?
A little sleepy, but
sleepy.
Excited.
What time is it right now? My watch is covered.
Probably 7:30.
It's 7:30. So our extra magic hours start at 8 a.m. and we are obviously taking full advantage of that. So we've got a steady game plan in place for our day today. We're headed straight towards Test Track. And then we're going to work our way around Future World, maybe get some breakfast over in the French Pavilion, and I think we go farther down. So we're just outside the main entrance to the Port Orleans Riverside Resort, and this is where the buses pull up. So looking like it's not too crowded yet, but not all of the parks are opening this early today, so I'm assuming most of these people are probably going to EPCOT, but hopefully both of these buses are for EPCOT, so we can get ourselves over there and get on some rides.
And I was standing, but it was like really small. Going like this. It wasn't his fault, but.
We are here! Woo! EPCOT! There's the ball! Sorta a little too big to fit in the frame, so, but we found that, so what time do you think the bus got here?
Oh, about 15 minutes ago, right? I think it took us 35 minutes.
Yeah, total. So if you're planning to use your extra magic hours, don't plan on showing up to the park right when your hours open, because there are bag lines, you have to go through a security sensor, and then on top of that you gotta go through like 2 lines to get your magic band scanned. So definitely have at least a 30-minute buffer from when you arrive at the park, just because this isn't even like particularly a busy day.
They told us 45 minutes yesterday when we asked. So to be safe, if you want to be here like rope drop, you probably gotta do 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, but we managed to get in about 5 minutes after our extra magic hour started, so hopefully we'll still get to take advantage of them. So we are designing our vehicle here at Test Track. We got some options here. So we have 3.5 minutes to decide what all we're gonna do. So I guess let's decide the shape of the car first. So you go for it, Mom. Alright. That doesn't look anything like what you just drew. Okay, well, that's an interesting looking car. Let's sculpt it, I guess. What does that do? Oh no.
Be better to have it like aerodynamic, maybe.
Aerodynamic? Are you sciencing?
Yes. Full-blown sciencing.
Alright, engine. Let's look at that. That looks good.
We don't want a hybrid. We want power, right?
I guess we want
a
power.
fast car,
well, yeah, we probably do. Okay, well, go ahead and hit next. Press again. Alright, move on to the styling phase. That's what we care about. Alright, the red looks kind of nice actually. Maybe we should just leave the red, but we can look at some of the other options. Leave that how it is. Paint, graphics. Let's give it some sparkles. Ooh, that's looking good. Wheels, style. Let's see. Oh, okay. That looks fancy.
I like these ones.
Okay. Accessories. Look at that car. It's always my
a girly car.
It's my goal in life to make cars that will make Craig cringe. So it does look like a race car though. Oh, you can pick. Let's see what that looks like. This definitely is like a race car. No, I don't like any of these. No, let's do no accessory there. Rear, let's give it a spoiler maybe. Maybe it already has something like that.
There you go. Rocket.
Nice. Looks good. We have 53 seconds to spare. You want to play around with anything else?
Is this it?
That looks kind of cool.
What if there's another screen for doing things?
All right.
We haven't changed any of this stuff.
There we go. So our car has 86 power, 56. No, you're done, Mom. You can't do anything else. We have 86 power, 56 efficiency, 28 responsiveness. That's good, and 25 capability. But power, so much power, ultimate power. It's gonna be great. We'll see how it goes. So we just finished up with Test Track. Now we're heading over to Soarin', but honestly, I mean, Test Track is kind of like the end-all be-all for me at EPCOT. It's just it's the best ride, honestly. Like, it's got a little zip to it. It's got some cool technology integrated into it. I just think it's the best. I'm a little miffed, if I'm gonna be honest. So you get to design these cool cars, and you're supposed to tap your magic band up to it so it will identify the car. And some lady tapped her magic band on our creation station. We designed her this little red car that had sparkles all over it, and we hope that she thoroughly enjoyed that. So, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Sorry, I gotta flip this around. There's like, it's the Flower and Garden Festival today, and there's just colors everywhere. It's just so pretty. Mom says that we've been here before for Flower and Garden Festival, but I don't remember. So, but I was in what, 5th grade?
Yeah, it was spring break.
Yeah. Probably didn't care about flowers too much back then. Anyway, we're heading over to Soarin' now, so see you over there in just a minute. So we're having a little snack in the land pavilion, a little second breakfast, sort of. We had a kind bar this morning that we shared, so I don't know that you really count that as actual breakfast, but we just got off Soarin', and it was like a totally different ride, wasn't it? So yeah, I had heard that it had an update, but I was just like, I got there and everything was totally different. I do have to say I'm a little sad that the orange smells are gone, because that was always my favorite part, when they pump the orange in at you through the fields. Yeah, but the fresh cut grass and the Africa area was nice, and
They had a lot of good smells, but not the orange smell.
yeah, I felt like they did a good job of incorporating a lot of other cultures in as well. Like before, there wasn't a lot of Africa. They included like the polar bears and things like that. So there was a lot of new. I thought it was probably, you know, a good, well-deserved update. But I do miss the orange, I have to say.
My buddy Braden, where are you from?
New Jersey.
Oh, there you go, sweet. Never heard of it. Who brought you here today, Braden, dude?
My mom and dad.
Chilling with the rentals. Where are the parental units of Braden from the Jersey, man? Pops and Finn. Nice, they're back there. Let's go talk to the dude. Hey, man, what's your name back there, bud?
Becky?
Hey, Becky, how many offspring you got?
2.
Sweet. Do they ask questions all the time?
All the time.
Good. That means they love you, dude. Isn't it awesome teaching them the ways of the world?
So fun.
Becky, did you feel it?
Yeah.
We just shared a moment, man. Dude, my son goes, Dad, 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 Dad. What's up with the humans? I go, dude, I do not know.
Alright, so we finally got some downtime for a moment in the shade. Mom is peeking through her Flower and Garden Festival passport. So we found those for free over at the tent where they sell the Flower and Garden Festival garb. And of course we had to get t-shirts because we are the ultimate consumer tourists. So anyway, we kind of sped our way through some of the attractions. We went on Soarin', as we told you, and then after that we headed over to the Sea Pavilion where we did the Sea and Friends with Nemo, which was, you know, pretty much the same as it had always been. And then we popped into Turtle Talk with Crush, and that was actually a new experience for us. It's kind of geared towards younger kids, and so we've never really like felt the need to go check it out, but I decided to add it on as our fast pass for today, our first fast pass of the day. And I was pretty impressed with it actually. It was very interactive. I was trying to figure out how they make it work because they obviously got like a man with a microphone, like, you know, behind the scenes interacting with these kids, but it sounds just like Crush from the movie. So I'm excited. We're finally about to head into the World Showcase. We got these passports and looking at some of the pictures of the food that we're gonna get, and it's about to get delicious in here. So we've got our first taste of Flower and Garden Festival here. Mom, what do we have?
This is some kind of, what was it, sugarcane shrimp cure?
Yeah. So we got this from the Isla Refresca. So, and then we've got our little passports, and we'll have to mark it off, but I believe there's some type of coconut lime sauce on it, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah? Approved?
It gets the nod.
She gives it the nod, guys. That means it's a winner. Just wanted to give a quick follow-up that the sauce is delicious, so highly recommend. This is a good first stop. Wouldn't you agree?
It was tasty. It was a tasty stop.
It's good to note that there's an espresso coffee place right here in the World Showcase. I did wait about 20 or 30 minutes for this Starbucks, so just to let you know, there's another option if you don't want to wait. All right, so we've got our next 2 and 3 items here from the festival, Garden and Flower Festival. So what do we got here, Mom?
Grilled street corn on the cob.
Yep, and that came from the Trowel and Trellis kiosk. And then we've got a braised beef torta here. It looks like it's got onion, cilantro, avocado, some queso. Ooh, it's steaming, all on a sourdough bun from the Jardin de Fiestas. So would you like to sample that one for us, Mom?
Oh, sure. I'd be glad to dig in. It's gonna be messy though.
Go for it.
Somebody might hold my hair back here.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
You like it? All right, let's sample this one too and see how it goes. I'm not sure how to get this out of here.
Probably
I'm
not
just
one-handed.
like snaggling. That's hot. All right, we're gonna come back to this one in just a minute. All right, it's finally cooled down for a moment, so let's sample this and see how it goes. It's quite saucy. It's really similar to the one that I had last night. The one last night might have been a little better actually.
Wow.
So I really like sourdough bread, but I don't know, the one last night was just so crispy and flaky. This is good too, don't get me wrong. But I think the torta from last night from dinner wins, so interesting. Welcome to our 4th stop on the Flower and Garden Festival kiosk adventure with Jordan and Becky. This is the crab and cream cheese wontons from the Lotus Cafe, I think is what it was called, right? Yeah, so here we go. Well, that was mostly wonton. Yep, approved. Good and greasy, just how I like it. A couple other things, I finally got to ride the Frozen ride for the first time, and it was really cute. It seemed like it was exactly the same track as the old Maelstrom ride that was in there, but it really just worked perfect with all of the Frozen songs, so I love that. And we had a fast pass for it, so it was nice to not have to wait in the hour-long wait for it, which was great. So, and in other news, as we were waiting in line, I was just scrolling through my phone and found out that Galaxy's Edge has announced their official opening dates for Disneyland and Disney World. And coincidentally, the Disney World date happens to be when we're gonna be visiting for Food and Wine Festival. Woo! Are you excited, Mom? I'm excited. We're about to get our Star Wars nerd on and also fight a bunch of crowds. So Dad's gonna be so happy when he finds out how bad the crowds are gonna be. It's gonna be great. All right, so we are ready for food option number 5. Are we on 5 or 6 now at this point? Well, in any case, we're at the Germany Pavilion, so you can see the lovely buildings in my background. This kiosk is called Bauernmarkt, and I probably pronounced that wrong, but we ended up getting their pretzel with ham and Gruyere cheese. So, and then Mom is grabbing a beer flight to go with our sandwich, I guess. No, it's not really a sandwich, it's just a snack. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. So, it's pretty good. The ham's a little salty, if I'm being honest. It's got a smoky flavor to it. But otherwise it's pretty good. So I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing I've tried all day, but it's definitely, I don't know. Actually, it might be the worst. I'm not sure. It's actually a little bit cold, if I'm being honest. So it's interesting. Maybe not my favorite choice. We'll see what Mom thinks. All right, here's Mom's taste test. Go ahead, let me know what you think. You thought it was good? Thought it was kind of cold.
Yeah, it's a little cold.
Kind of salty.
It definitely doesn't taste as fresh as some of the other ones. Like the last thing we had was super tasty.
I know. I think this might be my least favorite one so far. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying out of everything that we've had, definitely not my favorite. So, and then we've got our beer flight now. So we've got a Radler, which comes out of Austria, and then we have a Munich lager, straight from Munich, obviously. And then, there's so many names I just can't even pronounce. Kostritzer, Schwarzbier, Black Lager. Alright, we have found a shady spot in Italy. Score 1 for Mom. So, and score for these delicious looking Zeppole. So this looks awesome. There, that's a better view. Sorry, I got a glare on my camera right now. It's hard to see. So, would you like to do the honors?
You can.
So we have the Zeppole dessert, which are basically like little pastries stuffed with ricotta cheese. There's a chocolate hazelnut drizzle over the top, and then a raspberry sauce to dip in as well. So, and some powdered sugar. So here we go. This looks so good. My hopes are like way up here, like outside the camera screen. You can't even see how high my hopes are for this. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Very, very good. So what do we got here now, Mom?
Oh, this was some kind of bourbon glazed chocolate cake, right?
So it is a warm chocolate cake with bourbon salted caramel sauce and spiced pecans. Welcome to the America Pavilion, where everything is extra.
Yes.
And then we have the beef brisket burnt ends and smoked pork belly slider. So honestly, I can't even tell you which one I'm more excited for, because both of those just sound really, really good. Which one's calling to you, Mom?
I probably would do the savory first and then the sweet.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
But I got to add my passport stamp. I don't know if we've covered this yet.
Oh, true.
Has basically the whole menu for all of the kiosks that are in EPCOT. And as you go around the world, you can put your sticker on the actual place that you went, so you know you went there. You can actually fill in like what you had, so you remember that. Yep, it's a good little free souvenir that they gave us when we got here. So
yeah, and they've also got, if you look at it, there's some extra space, so you can make like extra notes, or even if you take some like photos, you might be able to crop them and paste them in. That's kind of what I did one year when we were celebrating my 21st birthday. So a little free memento, because they just give them out pretty much everywhere. So good idea, Mom. Just a quick note, we are in my favorite gift shop in all of Disney World. This is the Japan Pavilion, and I found the cutest little black cat holders for tea bags. And so Craig and I have been drinking a lot of tea lately, and I wish it would focus. on the little kitties. Alright, well I'll have to show you a better shot of it later, but we have 2 little black cats and we drink a lot of tea, and so I thought we both needed a little black cat tea holder. So this is my souvenir purchase of the day. Alright, so we are actually technically in the Morocco pavilion right now, but this is where they had the tables. We just stopped by the Japan kiosk where I can't remember what it was called, something with an H, I don't know. Anyway, and we picked up the iconic Frushi. So this is pretty much like when people think of the kiosks at Food and Garden Festival, this is what they think of. This is what comes to mind. And how could it not? I mean, they're really cute. So I believe it's like coconut rice and then soy paper and then some fruit in the middle. So fruit sushi, Frushi, you get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. The whipped cream and a raspberry drizzle. I'm losing my fruit, oh no. Okay, that's really good. It's like strawberry shortcake but better. Wow. Alright Mom, you gotta try it, it's really good. Before I eat it all. We are in France and we had to stop at the kiosk called Fleur de Lys, and this is a goat cheese tart with caramelized onions on a flaky pastry crust. And this was my idea to stop here, even though we are totally stuffed, full, and can't eat another bite. I insisted we stop and have this, so I am introducing it. Yeah. She was like, I'm so full, but cheese-this, I gotta have a cheese tart.
That's exactly what I said, actually.
And here we are, so.
Here we go.
Let's see.
You want me to taste it?
Sure.
My papers are blowing away, but I'm just gonna like pick it up and eat it and be as uncivilized as possible.
As you should. Oh, I heard that crunch. It sounded really good.
It's good.
Yeah?
I don't feel like it. It's really oniony.
It's questionable. Top 3 for you? Top 5?
It is good. I'd say top 5.
Alright, so we've made it to our grand finale of the World Showcase. So I got in line intending to only buy one thing, and I ended up with 2 because there was a lady behind me and she was like, oh my gosh, raving about this delicious dessert. So I'll start with the dessert. It's a pound cake, but it's got corn gelato and a peach compote and popcorn. So, and I do love popcorn. I've been dreaming about the popcorn we're gonna get at Magic Kingdom all day today, so this will be good. And then I've also been just like drooling over these scallops that I've been thinking about. They've been at the top of my list since I first found out that Flower and Garden Festival existed and they did food kiosks. So I guess I should start with the scallops because I was really excited about those. It looks like they've got green beans and some gold fingerling potatoes with them, so let's give them a whirl. They don't want to cut it. Yeah. Yep. That's a good start. I appreciate some green vegetables too. Alright, I'll switch to dessert real quick and then I'm going to finish these scallops. So that was very, very good. Alright, get a little of the gelato. Some of the peach. And popcorn. Wow. It reminds me of honeycomb cereal. Yep, that's exactly what that is. You need to taste this, Mom, and tell me if you get honeycomb cereal from it. That's exactly what I get. Have you had that?
Sounds really sweet.
Is it honeycomb, honeycrisp? One of the two.
It's honeycomb, maybe.
Honeycomb, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure they still sell that. Wow, that's rich. It's very good though. Quite the way to finish off our food trip. So I am stuffed at this point. We'll see if I can get all this down, but I'm very, very pleased with all of our finds today. So we're gonna finish these and then we'll wrap up real quick. Alright, so we are on our way out of EPCOT. Say bye-bye Flower and Garden Festival. It's been a blast. Yeah, the ball is there. And we are saying goodbye for the day to EPCOT anyway. We have a fun event planned this evening at Magic Kingdom Disney After Dark. So that'll be a fun new adventure, but we do need to go back to the hotel and rest up before I just feel like I don't have any stamina left. I need a mattress.
I need to recharge my phone.
And myself.
Yes.
Like, where's the charger, the portable charger for my body?
Apple juice.
Apple juice me. So, but we are stuffed full of delicious food. I feel like we really tackled our first Flower and Garden Festival pretty well. So I'm satisfied with what we did. So what would you say your favorite of the day was? You can do one savory and one sweet if you can't choose.
Well, I have to say the American kiosk was my favorite, and so both the savory and the sweet from there, which was the barbecue brisket sandwich, and then we also had the chocolate,
the warm chocolate cake with the bourbon glaze.
That was phenomenal.
So good. Hang on a sec.
We're still going out that way.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I felt like those were definitely in my top 5. I love the scallops at the end. I loved what we started with, the shrimp skewer and the corn that was like charred on the outside. That was so good.
And the Frushi
was
very different.
Surprisingly good. So that was a win. I thought that was gonna kind of be one of those things that you're just like, you try it because everyone says to do it. But no, it was very, very good.
Yeah.
So those are our takeaways for the day. We will be resting up and then heading back into the parks for our adventures this evening. But we're gonna wrap up this video since it's gone on for quite some time.
Yeah.
So thanks as always for watching my videos. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And please be sure to check me out on social media as well. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.